So today a creator, that was the word I was using, creator. You didn't hear anything else there. Name redacted because they're also a false flagger. Decided they would call me out, thinking I wouldn't drop my verbal pimp hand. So today, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you that this person is not only a liar, they lied for years. They tried to use somebody for clout with false accusation and that kind of stuff. It shows you exactly who they are. I'll read you some fun stuff too, showing what they did to camouflage their actions behind the scenes. Oh, this is going to be fun. It's going to be a fun time indeed. So hey there to all you fine folks, by the way, and if you would, share this video everywhere. Make sure you feed that pesky algorithm the likes and comments it likes and deserves. And also, if you've subbed to the channel, make sure you're still subbed. And if you haven't, well, you know that shiny button, you know you want to press it. So like I was saying, all of this, it begins with a call out today. Seems like Rekieta Law and that umbrella guy call me a liar on a regular basis, but can't give their fans an example of a specific thing I've ever lied about. So their fans try the same nonsense on me directly, get embarrassed, yell insults, and run away. It's been years of this. Now, to give you an example of what kind of person this is, they call out people like myself behind a block. This is what I see when I look at their account, minus their picture and their banner, because this creator is totes not a liar. So totes not a liar, because they're totally not a liar. They started circulating this story here, February 25th, 2019, where they talk about BayouCon. That's important, by the way, because we're going to go into the dates on BayouCon, talking about Vic Mignogna. And well, listen to this description here. I watched him grab her by the neck and pull her hair down, pulling her backwards and leaning in close. He hissed into her ear like a cartoon snake. She was not into it. A little bit of awkward laughter, and she was gone. It was gross. It was unsettling. It changed my life. Notice those words. It changed my life. So interestingly enough, even though BayouCon has long since vanished, all of the information about the convention, including its dates, are still around. You can see this here. You have BayouCon 2013. You have this in Lake Charles, Louisiana, and you notice the dates on it. The dates are very, very important to what we're talking about. These dates here, hammer them in your head for the next post, June 29th through June 30th, 2013. So remember, our buddy Toads tells us that they have seen something so terrible in June 2013. Again, remembering those dates, the 29th and the 30th, that it was gross, it was unsettling, it changed their life. It changed them forever. And yet, if you go to their social media, you look up posts about that time period, well, you'll find this one. This is from 9:40 p.m., so the convention would be all the way over. You notice the date on it. This is June 30th, 2013, so this is after the last day, and there's a tag about Vic Mignogna on their timeline, and it does talk about hair, which is part of what he's saying. But look at what he says here. I tease Vic Mignogna about his hair because I coveted it. It's so. There was some profanity there. It was GD Pretty. My new pet name for him is quote-unquote Locks of Love. Now that doesn't fit into the narrative, does it at all? I mean, you wouldn't be tagging this person into conversation, talking about how great their hair looked, how you covet it, if you had seen all of this stuff. Again, remember, it's gross. It's unsettling. It changed their lives. Now, if you find yourself wanting to give this person the benefit of the doubt, maybe saying, that umbrella guy, maybe it took a couple of days to come to that conclusion. Really think about what happened. Okay, fair enough. Couple of days there. What about 4 years? 4 years after the fact, talking about, hey, I like that person and they're such a good person that I keep them in my iPhone contact list. That's what this conversation here shows. You have 3 names redacted. This is participant 1. We're going to call them participant 2. And here's Totes Not a Liar. So, participant 1. I just want, Vic Mignogna is tagged into this, by the way, to know, as a lifelong track fan, I appreciate it. STC, that's Star Trek Continues, by the way. I love Star Trek Continues too. Quality and dedication. The second participant here says, I've met Vic several times, and man, he sees love and respect for the property, the fans, and Star Trek. Now, Totes here, again, somebody that is scarred by what they they saw 4 years ago, they come out and they drop this bombshell. Vic is the only person associated with fan films that is in my iPhone's contact list. Yeah, way to call him. Wait. That's not what that is it? Oh no, you're talking about how great they are. You're talking about how trustworthy they are. 4 years after the fact, again, unsettled and changed your life, and yet, bam, you're saying, I like that person enough that I still have contact. Now, if you find yourself saying, but that umbrella guy, maybe this dude is covering for a friend, well, I want to show you what they say about friends. This comes up February 2019, and yeah, this is directly to that point. I'm confused by quote-unquote friends of abusers backing up their friend, saying he's not really like that, and the stories aren't true. If I were accused of abuse, my friends wouldn't be backing me up. They'd be backing me into a corner. They'd bring weapons. They'd bring weapons. Not only is that crazy, but interestingly enough, friends of Totes, they did drop the old A for abuse bomb. You can see that right here. Also, I know he's petty and he has the potential to be litigious, so let me just say that I saw one bit down in the Discord before he nuked it, and IMO, that's some sex pest. He's been joking and making someone uncomfortable, then quadrupling down when he got called out on it. A lot of us joke around and flirt with each other on Discord, but it started to become clearer and clearer that he wasn't joking, was amping up his harassment, and when he was called out on it, tripled down on it. And he used to make such jokes at me, and I did think it was all good and fun at first. I noticed he's long since stopped doing this to me. I'm guessing that's because he knew that I wouldn't be a safe target, but I have no qualms about doing something like this thread. Now, a fascinating thing about our good buddy Totes is they're a listen and believer. You know, listen to all hashtags, listen to all women, believe everything they say, unless it's about our good buddy here. Then, well, you need evidence, and even if screenshots come out, those have to be faked. I mean, after all, Totes blew up the Discord. That stuff can't still be live, can it? The thing is, though, there are screenshots that have come out in this. There are a few of them out here, but I'm just going to show you one. Totes is the first person here. Again, name redacted. I also redacted the other person that is in this conversation, but you can see Totes here saying, I'm putting the Discord on slow mode until we learn more about D's underwear. Now the other person in this conversation, this is not D, by the way, is saying, I, for one, would like to move on from nagging. You notice that word there, nagging D for underwear pics, since it seems she's not interested. Not good for a listen and believer, is it? Now, you and I, we could do this all day, but if I'm being honest, I don't really care about a person like Totes here. In fact, no one did until they started destroying other people's lives and livelihood. In fact, if you look at social media before all of the accusations, they'll have single-digit interactions in most cases. Afterwards, though, they build that up exponentially. All it did, again, is cost people everything they work for, and that is messed up and beyond. So I'd end this by saying, is that enough to call out for you? Did you like the back of my verbal pimp hand? How did it taste? How did it taste indeed, Totes? Hope you like that, and we can dance again soon. But anyway, let me know what you think about this stuff, and as always, appreciate the heck out of you. You make this stuff work. Thank you. I definitely appreciate that. If you want to help out the channel too, there are links in the description. Quite a bit of them, in fact. Check all of those out. But you being here, that matters. So thank you. I appreciate you. And I'm ending here. Thank you.